Hello everyone, you are watching the PCL Asia Grand Finals. We have our finals matchup between Team Philippines and Team Vietnam happening in just a little bit. You can see on the court the players now warming up. We're gonna have a great match ahead. As in the round robins, these teams drew. The only draw for both these teams. So we have a very tight match ahead of us. And we are all very excited to watch. The games will begin by 6 p.m. So stay tuned. We're about to have a great conclusion to the first season of PCLA.
抖音视频号，对，等下摆，我等下旅拍一个照，对，蓝斯多别写，没有，你先弄啊，我刚刚都不敢播。 对对对对，你要他们这个。我一直是保管我这个，另外一个少一点点，因为它不够中间，所以还是会有一点点。
中间现在最
Hello everyone watching, this is the PCLA Grand Finals, brought to you by Ram Sports and being streamed through Sports We Play. We are about to begin the first game of the Grand Finals match between Team Philippines and Team Vietnam in just a few moments. We are gonna have an incredible match ahead, as these teams were the only teams that drew their match to each other in the round robins, with both teams going 2-2. So we're about to have a nail biter for the final here. Just to recap that round robin, Team Vietnam won the men's doubles in a very close game. Then Team Philippines rallied back to win the women's. Then the first mixed went Team Philippines' way, but then Vietnam were able to hold in the last mixed doubles in order to secure the draw. So we just have the teams warming up right now on the courts. I'll be one of your commentators today. I'm Migo from Toby Sports, and I will be joined very shortly by Peter from Asia Pickleball TV. So the finals will actually feature linesmen as well as video replay challenges to ensure that the match is fair, and we'd like to thank just the incredible team we have here at PCL for that, and as well as the team from Ram Sports for this great venue. The game will begin in just a few short minutes. So we will see if Team Vietnam can do what they did in the round robins, or if Team Philippines can change how things went and take an early lead in this matchup. Both teams played incredibly well in the semifinals, securing 3-0 victories over their opponents. Team Vietnam went 3-0 against Guangzhou, a team that actually beat them in the round robins. While Team Philippines went 3-0 against Team Hongkong, who took a game off them as well in the round robins. And here now, I'm about to be joined by my amazing co-commentator, Peter. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, amigo. It's great to have you here, and I'm feeling excited. The best two teams, Team Philippines and Team Vietnam, is finally going to face each of them again, each other again. Yesterday in the round robin, they tied at 2-2. It was a very close fight, and everyone is here to watch the final. They want to see what is the end result of Team Philippines and Team Vietnam.
Yep. I know the Philippine team very well, but you know the Vietnamese team very well. Can you fill me in on any details you have on them?
Right, so right now in the men's double, we have Shen, who is the guy in the green cap, and Hein, the guy who is taller. Both of them has one thing in common. They are both college students.
Wow.
Very young. So the Vietnamese has a relatively young age in these tournaments, and these two guys can be very aggressive, but they have both of them have good defense, good counter, and good drop reset at the same time. So yesterday the men's double played against each other. So could you tell us more about how did it go?
So that matchup yesterday was a nail biter, ending 15-13 in favor of Team Vietnam. It was close all the way through, but Team Vietnam pulled ahead near the very end. So we'll see if they can do the same thing today, or if things will change, if teams make adjustments. But overall, this is about to be an explosive matchup.
So both Team Vietnam and Team Philippines have played their semi-final today, and both have the result of 3-0, looking strong advancing to the final. So game one of this final is very important for both teams to keep the momentum going.
Yep. Both teams undefeated today, but that will end with this game. The crowd here at the Ram Sports Center here in Mission Hills, cheering on this final matchup. All the teams from all the countries are here to watch. It's an exciting game, which is about to begin. Team Philippines to serve, Ken De La Cruz.
Here comes Heinz. And who is going to get the first point? And it goes to Team Vietnam. And they are on fire.
Both teams just flying towards the kitchen there, going all out for the first point. And a good drop. And now the dink rally.
Ooh! Wow, that was a really good speed up. Ken did not see that coming. And 2-0 goes to Vietnam. Now Heinz is ready for the third serve. And they have to work their way up to the kitchen. Another firefight.
Ooh.
And another Ernie by Nick.
I heard some of his teammates calling him Ernick earlier.
Wow, right.
Let's see if that sticks. And now the score is 2-1. Nick serving. Ooh. You just see the tension, and you feel the tension in the room just going dead silent when the players start dinking.
The tension is definitely building up, and it's only 3-1 in game 1. That's a great reset. What a drop.
Yeah.
What a drop from Ken.
He likes to do that. He's been doing that all tournament long, and now 2-3. Bit high there, but a good reset. Team Philippines playing some good defense, and now we're at the kitchen and the room goes quiet. Nick popped it up, was able to keep it alive a bit longer, but Vietnam was coming crashing down with those overheads. It looks like Vietnam is using their challenge. And we are waiting to see the result of that. Yep, it's the first time this is being used in the tournament, so I think the issue is coming. Alright, we have our tournament director here to help resolve the issue. But yeah, just see how intense everything is. Every call matters.
Right. The intensity is definitely building up, but here, these teams that you are watching, they aren't just any team. These are the teams where they have to compete locally in their national PCL tournaments, like PCL Malaysia, PCL Philippines, PCL Vietnam, PCL Singapore, PCL China, and only the best team will make it to the grand final, which is yesterday and today. And right now, what you are seeing is the two best of the best team who are competing against each other, and Team Vietnam is using the challenge on the line call.
And just to keep you all updated, the score before the out call was 4-2 in favor of Team Vietnam. And it looks like they're gonna show the video replay on the screen here. I guess we weren't expecting it to happen so soon in the game. We're 6 points in. Oh, and we can see that the ball in fact did land in. We have the replay system there. Did not know we had it like that.
That's really impressive. I think it's the first time in pickleball that I see a line call that happens. And now Team Philippines ready to rock.
The score being 3-4.
The score being 3-4. Here comes Son. Great reset from Ken. Oh, what a volley. What an attack by Son. And he's on fire.
Both teams fired up. And now the score 5-3. Ooh, and the flick from Nick Isagan right at the feet of Team Vietnam gets Philippines another point. You see the chat divided. Philippines, Vietnam.
Vietnam, let's go.
Ooh. I feel like there's a different fire on Team Vietnam today compared to yesterday. They weren't shouting like this. Ooh, and again, another unforced error for Team Philippines, giving Vietnam a bigger and bigger lead. Ooh, and Team Vietnam there with a slight unforced error is unable to get the ball across. And now the score 5-7. Ooh, and the counter goes wild. Another point for Team Vietnam, 8-5. Ooh, huge drive from Team Vietnam there. Nine to 5. Ooh, goes for Team Vietnam, going for the big crash, unable to get it over the net. The tension in the room. You can hear the buzzing of the lights. And another unforced error there for Team Philippines. Now, oh, net cord. Gives Team Vietnam the point.
11-6.
Yep, going into the switch sides. The score is 11-6 for Team Vietnam. It's a very tight match right now. What do you think Team Philippines needs to do to adjust here?
Well, Team Vietnam is looking strong. I think Team Philippines has to control the tempo here because right now the tempo is on the Team Vietnam side. So Team Philippines got to do something. What do you think they got to do?
I think the biggest thing here would just be limiting their unforced errors. 2 missed drops, 2 missed thirds, and a missed reset as well. It's adding up, especially with the rally scoring. It's very, very punishing. So every point counts here. And we're about to begin. Score being 11-6. But they're unable to capitalize on it. And Team Philippines scores another point. 7-11. Nick going a bit too aggressive there.
Great reset from Hines. And great defense from Nick and Ken. It seems to me that Vietnam wants to have this game on a fast pace. What do you think, Migo? Is this to their advantage?
I think so. Both these players are incredibly fast, and they both have incredibly fast hands. And not only that, their drives are insanely powerful. And as you can see there, the hands. Looks like Team Philippines is doing what you said, trying to control the tempo. Play a bit slower. And I think the ball landed out before Nick hit that ATP. Goes for it anyways, just to warm it up.
Right.
And now 9-12 is the score. Ooh,
Great defense.
the defense from Team Philippines. 3 impossible resets. What a play from both Nick and Ken there. Keeping a point that everyone thought was lost and getting it back. 10-12 now. Team Philippines rallying back here. Team Vietnam needs to hold their lead. They do not want to let Team Philippines get any momentum. Oh, but the ball popped up just a bit too high. Gets absolutely crushed by Team Vietnam. 13-10. Ooh. And again, the shake and bake from Team Vietnam.
The shake and bake from Team Vietnam is unstoppable. Does Team Philippines has the answer to Team Vietnam? Oh, that was a good smash from Nick. The score is 11-14. Philippines trying to close the gap after 3 points. Here come the battle of the left side specialist. And Son is unstoppable.
Yep, an uncanny error there from Nick with that backhand slice of his. And just to update, the score is up till 21 today. And there is a freeze at 20 points, which means the team at 20 will need to score on their serve in order to finish the match off. The dink rally ends with the missed speed up into the net from Ken, giving Team Vietnam another point. 16-11, a 5-point lead for them now. Ooh. And it goes a bit wide. Gives Team Philippines another point. 12-16. Both teams established. And now Team Vietnam hitting a speed up into the net. Both teams trying to get aggressive, but that has consequences. 13-16. Ken there getting a little annoyed with himself. I think he knew that ball was out. The net cord and the lob, and Nick with a great reset, unable to convert though, as Vietnam playing some incredible pickleball right now, getting another point. And it looks like Team Philippines called a timeout, trying to rally back, score being 18-13. 5-point deficit, and Team Vietnam 3 points away from securing game 1. What do you think their coach is telling them right now?
I think the coach is telling them just to be yourself, play your usual game, reset, and work your way up to the kitchen.
Yeah, and I think Team Vietnam just needs to keep doing what they're doing. They're applying pressure, big drives. They're not letting them dink safely. They do have the speed up out of the air. They have the speed up out of the bounce, ready, locked and loaded. They're keeping Team Philippines on their toes and they can't cover everything. Just been playing very well, minimizing their unforced errors. And just 3 points away, but that freeze, that wall of the freeze is coming up. After they score 2 more points, they'll need to score on their serve, which can prove deadly. They used it to their advantage earlier in the semifinals against Guangzhou. They were down 13-20, if I remember, and they managed to come back thanks to that freeze. And now the game looking to resume. The score is 18-13. Team Vietnam to serve with that lead. Great hands battle, but Nick just barely doesn't get over the net there. And now 19-13, Vietnam extends their lead. Ooh, the Team Philippines not letting themselves get put away. 14-19 now.
Ooh, that was a powerful drive from Nick. And Shen did not see that coming. So Team Philippines work is closing up the gap. It's a 4 points difference. It could be anyone's game. Here come Nick with the great reset. Great reset from Nick. And there you go. Defense win championship.
This is what we wanted to see in the finals. Incredibly tight matches, incredibly close firefights. And the score now 16-19. Team Philippines slowly closing this gap. Oh! But now Vietnam is on that match point. Team Philippines needs a stop here in order to stay in this game 1. Oh, and early from Nick Isagan, saying that he's not done fighting. 17-20 now, and the freeze. And now the freeze. The score is 17. It is 17-20. Ooh. Team Philippines. Good defense. And what incredible resets there. Was keeping the point alive. And now 18-20. They rally back.
A tight thinking game, and that speed out earned them the right for serve. Is Team Vietnam going to win this game from this serve? And Team Philippines is 2 points away from tying up the game. Here come Hines. Strong drive from Son. And the tight thinking game, tension is building up. And there's a lob. And it's an out. And Team Philippines is 1 point away from tying the game. And Nick is pumping out. Team Philippines has been showing a great defensive play in the past few rallies. And here comes Nick. Oh! That's an out. And Team Vietnam earned their chance again for the ticket to the first win in the final.
And 2019, Team Vietnam calling a timeout. This is what we were talking about, the freeze. It's coming into play. Just 1 point away. What do you think Team Vietnam needs to do to close this out?
I think they might want to change the way they play. They've been driving on their third shot for the past few rallies. They might go for the third shot drop now to even out the game, to go in the kitchen, because they have a strong thinking game up there. What do you think? Do you think they will go for a third shot drive or a third shot drop?
They have been driving a lot, but at the same time, it's been working. You know, so they've been getting a lot of points off it in transition. They've been forcing Philippines into a lot of errors. So let's see what they decide to do on this match point. Oh, and they're going aggressive, like you said.
And it's a tie. The lob serve works really well on Team Hong Kong when they did that in the semi-final, but it doesn't work on Team Philippines. Here come Ken. Wow, 21-20. And Team Vietnam has to earn one more point to advance to the first win.
Yep, with both teams tying the 20, the freeze turns off, but now it's back on as Team Vietnam is 1 point away. 21-20. Oh, but again, another shot into the net, 21-21. This is the PCL Asia Finals. This is what we wanted to see, and this is what we are getting. And the return goes long. An uncanny error there from Team Vietnam. And now Team Philippines has rallied back, and now they're the one on match point.
And finally, Philippines took the lead. And can they win this? Here comes a tight thinking game. The batter of the left, trying to look for an opening. And who is going to strike first? Oh! The first win goes to Team Philippines. And Nick and Ken and Philippines are pumping up.
After being down by, 4 points? Say 2016? They came back and in an incredible game win 23-21 in the men's doubles. That was an incredible first match, but we have so much more to go. This was just game one. We'll be back in a little bit for the women's doubles. Sports and presented by Sports We Play. We are about to begin the women's doubles match after a nail-biting game one wherein Team Philippines came back 2017 and secured the game at 23-21. We are about to enter game two, which is the women's doubles, and Team Vietnam hoping to not go down 2-0. For those who didn't watch game one, the format for this tournament is first to 21 rally scoring with a freeze. That freeze proving important in that first game, as it is what allowed Team Philippines to come back. And now we are about to begin game two. Peter, let me know, what do you know about these girls from Team Vietnam?
So the girls from Team Vietnam is Yen, the one who is returning the serve. So there seems to be a pause called by the referee, tournament director, because the scoreboard was not on. So from Team Vietnam, we have Ha and Yen. So Yen is the one with glasses, and both of them are not a full-time pickleball players. Believe it or not, one of them is a full-time MC and the other one is a banker.
Wow.
So they are playing pickleball out of passion.
That's incredible. I know the pickleball culture in Vietnam is just absolutely insane. I've heard so many courts, so many players, and so many incredible players have been coming out of Vietnam recently. It really is the inspiration for all other Asian countries during this Asian pickleball boom. And this Vietnam team is showing it with great play, great passion. They are incredibly exciting to watch. And as we are fixing these technical difficulties, it looks like Team Philippines taking advantage of having the ball on their side. As they wait for the scoreboard to come back. And it looks like Team Vietnam's about to do the same. They found a ball of their own. And yeah. Yep. Looks like we will begin in a little bit. Looks like the players are ready once again. And looks like we're back, 0-0.
So Team Philippines trying to work their way up the kitchen. And here comes the thinking game. Fatima with the first attack. And the first point goes to Team Philippines.
Yep. 1-0 now is the score. Fatima to serve. Ooh! And she comes crashing in. Doing it all that point. Now 2-0. And Team Vietnam now with some good defense, keeping Team Philippines back, protecting that kitchen line. And it forces the error out of Fatima, getting them on the board 1-2. Oh. Called the ball out, but realized after it was in and played it out. Oh, an unfortunate missed error there. An unfortunate unforced error. Team Philippines there. Fortunate for Team Vietnam. And the score is 2-3 now. Oh, the net cord keeping the point alive. Oh, and a good eye there from Fatima. And it looks like the chat is divided between Team Philippines and Team Vietnam, as both countries trying to support their country. And Team Philippines taking the aggression to Team Vietnam. Although a lot of the balls they are hitting do look like they are going out. Let's see if Team Vietnam will make that adjustment. What do you think, Peter?
Yep, I think Team Vietnam is trying very hard to push Team Philippines to the baseline. And yet, they have missed out on the easy putaways. Team Philippines has been winning a couple of points. And right now, the points is... Here comes the thinking game. And there's a lob, and Fatima with the overhead. Oh, the ball is still alive. That was a great cross court. And that's strike from Madeline, and Vietnam managed to block it. And that goes oh, what a play! What a play from high. That was amazing. Reset, counter, and attack. So the score is 6-6 now. Everyone have an equal chance to win game 2. And Yen with a reset. And there you go. There you go. That's a display of great defense. And now Yen. Sorry, the score was 4-6. So Team Vietnam has to do some catch up now. Oh. And another easy miss on the ding. 5-6. One more point to tie the score. Here comes Yen with the drop. It's a little bit too high. And Team Philippines is making sure they take this opportunity well. And there you go. 7-5 to Team Philippines.
Yep. 7-5 is the score. Oh, and the lob. Oh, Meds handles the lob perfectly there. And the score now is 8-5 in favor of Team Philippines. This game playing out a bit differently than the first one, with Team Philippines taking the early lead. Let's see if they can hold it. And we're off with the dink rally. But the speed up from Fatima gets through.
(10-5). One more point to go to end the first half for Team Philippines. Great reset. And what an aggressive play from Team Vietnam, and they earned the point. So right now, Yen. Great reset from Yen. Working well on the transition. And Team Philippines has earned 11 points, and now it's the Swiss side. And each team is taking 1 minute break.
Yep. We're working on updating the live score right now. Just having some technical difficulties. But the score stands at 11-6. Same as the other way around. Same as the first game, just the other way around. As in the men's doubles, Vietnam held that 11-6 lead. Let's see if Team Vietnam can rally back and avoid going down 0-2 in this PCL Asia finals. The score as the game resumes is 11-6. Fatima to serve. Ooh, good defense there from Team Vietnam, turning it into offense. But Meds with some fast hands gets another point for Team Philippines. 12-6. Oh. And Team Philippines surviving that onslaught. But the hands. Oh. And the ball tags the net, but is unable to roll over. Gives Team Philippines another point. And they are just growing and growing this lead. 13-16 is the score now, but it looks like Team Vietnam has called the timeout. Thankfully, it looks like the live score has been fixed.
Both women's doubles are showing a very strong play and spirit in this game 2 of Pickleball Champions League Asia final. Team Vietnam has been working very well in terms of reset. I think the final of the game 2 falls under who has a less unforced error, who is playing their game, and it can be anyone's game because of the freeze.
Yep, that is true. Team Vietnam has been playing very well, especially when being given those overheads. The put-away power that they have is unmatched. A lot of the points in this game have been coming down to the hands battles. So if Team Vietnam wants to come back here, they need to figure out how to deal with the hands of Team Philippines. Oh, and an unforced error there from Team Philippines gives Vietnam a point. It might be the one they were looking for. The breakthrough in this game. Ooh, and another. Vietnam able to earn another point. We have an incredible game happening, and the chat is talking about food. The linesman called it in. They are using the replay system to challenge, as they believe it was out. We will wait and see as we pull that up. And the replay looks like it's showing up faster. The crowd hyping up the replay. Can hear them clapping in the background. Let us see. Oh, the replay.
Is there an out?
And the laptop got unplugged.
The plug is out of the monitor, and yet it's going to take us a few more minutes to get the result of the out call. So Team Philippines is looking strong with a 5 points leading in the women's doubles. Fatima and Madeline seems to be playing their game very well. They seem to be controlling the game. So for Migo, what do you think Team Vietnam has to do at this moment in order to stay in the game?
For me, I think Team Vietnam may want to slow things down a little bit. Force Team Philippines to start the aggressive actions so that they can be the one to counter and put the ball down. Because when they've been initiating, the Team Philippines has been able to counter well. So maybe they need to force them to be the one to initiate. And oh, the ball was in. The system says the ball was in. So our linesman was right. And we are continuing the game at 14-8. If I'm not mistaken. Oh. And a big drive for Meds there. I do still think, at least from the angle that we have here, that a lot of the drives from Team Philippines are actually going out. Team Vietnam needs to recognize that and let those balls fly. And now 15-9 is the score. 9-15, my apologies. And now good resets there from Team Vietnam. Moving well, and that's what I was saying. Force Team Philippines to initiate. They were able to counter well, and that put away, like I was talking about, is killer. And now 10-15. Oh, and a missed return again. Rally scoring, every point counts.
Every point counts.
11-15 now. Vietnam cuts the lead to 4. Another close call, but thanks to our linesman, I was able to know it was out. Oh, and then unfortunate net cord gives Team Philippines another point. It's 17-11 now. But as we get closer, every point they get, there's something looming in the darkness. The freeze is waiting for them. And when that happens, when the freeze is here, anything can happen. The serve goes long, and Vietnam now within 6. Oof, and the reset goes wide. Team Philippines now 19-12. They should have another challenge, if I'm not mistaken. They challenge again. Challenge again. And they challenge again. Each team has 2 challenges per game, and they are using it.
And I believe Team Vietnam have already used up the 2 challenge, and it was a wrong call. Yeah. And right now, Team Philippines is using the challenge because Team Vietnam has run out of the challenge. So Team Philippines is calling it out, but the referee said it's in. So Philippines is challenging it.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're waiting on the replay system. It's a great thing that we have this thanks to Sports We Play, one of the tournament sponsors. And we'd also like to thank Ram Sports for the venue. The court you are looking at now is at their incredible facility here in ShenZhen, China. And as we wait and see,
There you go.
it will play in a little bit.
So while we are waiting, all right, here's the result, and it's an E. It's an E. So the points goes to Vietnam.
Crucial.
Crucial, 13-19. So Vietnam has 6 points to catch up. So they're trying to reconfirm the score now. So Vietnam is telling the referee that the score shouldn't be 19 and it should be 18. While we are waiting for the score update, please stay tuned for season 2, which is going to happen in 2025 as well. To get in the same year, yeah. To get the latest update, make sure you follow the Instagram of PCL Asia, or you can go to their website pclasia.org to check out more information. We are hoping to see more teams from Asia competing in season 2.
As well as if you want to see everything happening in Asian pickleball, make sure to follow Asia Pickleball TV.
Thank you, and stay tuned for more highlights from Team Vietnam and Team Philippines. So the score is 19-13. And there goes one more point to Team Vietnam. They are closing the gap to 5 points.
The gap still looks large, but don't forget there is the freeze. So every point they get here matters, as it will make coming back when the freeze hits all easier. And Vietnam again with that put away power we were talking about. But Fatima crashing in gets that 20th point for the Philippines, and now 1 point away from going up 2-0. Oh, and it ends with a net cord.
So Philippines is leading by 2-0 now. They have one more game to play for them to. They have one more game to win for them to advance to the gold medals. And right now, stay with us for game 3, mixed double. The first mixed double is going to start, and we are going to come back to you soon.
How do you think this mixed doubles match is going to play out?
I think this mixed double match is going to have a lot of fast hand battle. And it really depends on who has a better defense. Here comes Team Vietnam, and Team Philippines refuse to give up. And there goes the first hand battle, and that ball went in. Nick is on hype, and the crowd is hyping up. Even the chairman is standing up and giving his applause.
Both teams giving it all, everything they got. We're gonna have an exciting match ahead. Ooh, point stays alive, and Nick! A miracle point, the first. A miracle for Vietnam on the second. Ooh, and again. Ooh, the teamwork overhead there from Team Philippines. Still got the point, and a close game right now, 2-2. Both teams giving it everything they got. Ooh. Missed dink there for Team Vietnam. but their spirit is still as high as can be. 3-2 now. Good return from Team Vietnam. And oh, the surprise lob from Fatima, catching Team Vietnam off guard there. And now 4-2.
There goes Ernie with another Ernie. Philippines is on a roll. 3 points. Okay, so here comes Team Vietnam gaining back a little bit of the momentum. It's 3-5 now. So we have Hines having an unforced error on the serve. Yan is telling him that, come on, this is a final.
She said that?
No.
Oh, okay. Ooh. There's Team Vietnam with that fighting spirit. Not relenting on any single one of those forehand flicks. 4-6 now. Ooh, good resets there from Team Vietnam. Gets them back into the point. And they are able to close it out 5-6. Both teams keeping it neck and neck. And the ball goes out, giving Team Philippines the point. The score is 7-5 in favor of Team Philippines. We will be getting the live score up in a bit. Ooh. Great defense and offense from both sides. But Team Vietnam!
That continuous attack earns Hines and Yan the point. And now the score is 6-7. Team Vietnam has one more point to go to tie the score. Yan with the great reset. Team Vietnam trying to work their way back up to the kitchen. And yes, they had lost the position. And what a great placement from Team Philippines. Widening the gap again in 2 points. Team Philippines leading 8-6 now. Great reset from Nick. And the lob did not go well on Team Philippines. And Team Vietnam took the chance. Here comes Team Vietnam. The score is 7-8. And Team Vietnam did another lob. So this game 2 of the final, we see a couple of lobs from both teams. And Yan is hyped up. She doesn't want to lose another point. Great reset from Nick. And what a counter from Fatima. And the score is 10-7 now. Fatima with the serve. Nick, great reset as usual. A great placement from the put away of Hines. The score is 8-10 now. Here comes Yan with a cross-court drop. And Nick did not let that go. He made sure he seized the chance. And Team Philippines is leading by 11-8 now at the halftime. And they are going to have a switch of side. We will be back after 1 minute.
And the score is 11-9. 9-11 actually, as Team Vietnam is the one serving. Oh! And a killer overhead there from Nick Isagan brings the score to 12-9. 12-9 is the score with Fatima to serve. Oh, killer counter there. And
see, 6-4 now.
And Vietnam able to get another point, keeps the lead to just 3. The score now 10-13. Team Vietnam to serve. A small lead for Team Philippines. But we have the freeze. Oh. And off-speed speed up there from Team Vietnam. Gets them the point. And now 11-13 is the score.
That speed up from Hines was unexpected. And Fatima did not see that coming. Here comes Jens with a cross-court drop. And they managed to work their way up to the kitchen, and it was out. So Team Vietnam has earned the point, and they are 1 point away from tying up the score with Team Philippines. So it's 12-13 now. Yen with another cross-court reset. And yes, Hines took the chance, and they tie up the score at 13-13 right now.
What a poach. And a game that looked distant is now tied at 13-13. Oh. And Nick sneaking it down the line. 14-13 now. Sneaking it right past Team Vietnam. And as we've crossed 100 viewers, if you are tuning in a bit late, this is the PCL Asia Finals. Brought to you by Ram Sports, and Fatima going for that line again. Team Vietnam trying to get a bit more aggressive towards the middle, but they're leaving that line open. Ooh, the good slice return. Catching Nick off guard there. Forces him into the error. And now 14-15.
And Hines with another lob. And this round, Fatima missed it, and the score is tied at 15-15 again. And honestly, this could be anyone's game. And if Team Philippines win the game 3, won game 3, they are going to be the first champion of Pickleball Champions League Asia. And here comes another lob, but this round it did not go well.
If Team Vietnam is able to win this, it will be crucial in the round robin matchup between these two teams. Team Philippines was able to win with this team of Nick and Fatima, but Team Vietnam was able to win the next mix. So if they can just force that, we may get to a dream breaker today. And now Nick going on the aggressive. Gets the score to 18-15. But again, the freeze is just looming around the corner. Fatima to serve. 18-15 is the score. Oh, Nick going aggressive again and into the net. So now 16-18. 16-18 is the score with Team Vietnam to serve. A beautiful speed up there from Fatima, sending it, slicing in between Team Vietnam. And now 19. 2 points away. But, oh. And again, an Ernie. And now the score, 20-16. Team Philippines on match point, but the freeze is here. Team Vietnam needs this point to stay in the game. Oh, and with that,
And ladies and gentlemen, the champion of Pickleball Champions League Asia goes to Team Philippines, winning Team Vietnam by 3-0. How do you feel right now, amigo?
it was an incredible match to watch. Games being down to the wire, both teams playing incredibly well. It was a great match and a great tournament all the way through. We want to thank our sponsors, Ram Sports, for providing us with this great venue. Sports We Play for the great live stream coverage, and many more. We also want to congratulate Team Vietnam, playing absolutely incredible pickleball. And with these players being so young, I'm sure this is only the first we're going to see of them.
Yeah. And they have bright future. I'm sure they're going to come back stronger in season 2. And we are expecting to see more teams from Vietnam, India, Japan, Korea, Indonesia, everywhere of Asia in season 2. And who knows, maybe we have a new venue for the grand final.
That's the hope. And along with that, we hope to have many more teams from the representing countries. Right now it's 4 from China, 1 from each other country. But moving forward, we hope to see more representatives from each country, so we'd have a bigger and better tournament next year. Again, this has been the PCL Asia Finals, brought to you by Ram Sports. As your commentators Migo and Peter, we'd like to thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much, and stay tuned for season 2.
We will have the awarding in a little bit. Thank you so much.
for ShenZhen and Beijing. 有点展现你的才华、热情跟活力，还是在这场 PCL 的一部分。下个赛季再见。好，现在我们有请 PCL 的主席，请所有集团主席来去为我主持有请。
I can stress how upset I am for this weekend.
不要了啦。